This is not going to be easy.
double.